Crypto Dough. Welcome on into another episode of the Crypto Dough channel, and I'm just giving you guys an update on what's going on and the rumors. It may be trumors, it may be rumors, but I'm here to let you know what's going on in the market, right? Bitcoin right now. We're going to cover Bitcoin, we're going to cover Ethereum, and we're going to cover a news article about them not taxing if you make under $150,000, zero taxes, right? The law hasn't been passed yet, but we're going to speculate on it. And then if that's the case, what does that mean for Bitcoin and altcoins? And let's talk about some ETFs. I believe that just the other day I checked and you had 9 companies that signed for XRP ETF. I said, whoa. Alongside with Wise Tree and everyone else, right? You got 9 new companies that started to that's putting in a claim for XRP ETFs? I wonder why. So before I get into the show, the only thing I ask you guys to do is smash that like button. Make sure you share this video. Get me to 10,000 subs. That's all I ask. Get me to 10,000 subs. I'm Crypto Dough. I've been doing this for well over 6 years, and I want to share everything I know with you guys so together we can go further than Wells Fargo, right? That's the point of this. I want to learn together. I want to grow together. I'm ultra super bullish on crypto, ultra bullish on the utility of crypto. The fact that I believe that the dollar has been destroyed since 2008, and we're actually rolling into digital CBDCs, digital utilities, and everything along that nature. That's what I personally believe. I believe that I'm ahead of my time as normal. But I want to bring some people along with me, millions of people, if I could, millions of people along with me through this transformational journey. Okay, so let's get into, and I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds for people to come on in. Let's get into the market real quick. What's going on with that's Trader's View. Let's go to Coin Market Cap. How about that? We can do Coin Market Cap and let's look at Bitcoin and see where are we on what's going on with Bitcoin as far as the graph, right? We're going to start like this. I believe that Bitcoin has a little bit more downside to go, right? I believe we have more downside to go, but let's check it out real quick. Okay, currently we on Coin Market Cap. Bitcoin right now, of course, is the number one asset. It's at 82,000. You have people right now that don't even want to create businesses because they figured out what gives me the most return. A business may not give me as much return as Bitcoin will. Some businesses may not give me as much return as XRP will over X amount of period of time. So, you begin to think now, don't you? You just begin to think, right? Okay, so Bitcoin right now, we're currently at $82,145.19. On the day, we're down 1.45%. In 7 days, we're down 8.58%. And when Bitcoin go down by 8%, 10%, the altcoins go down by 20, 30%, right? It generally doubles and or triples. Sometimes it quadruples as well. Sometimes it's half. So in 7 days in a month, we're just doing an outlook. It's down 15%, which means to me, this is a good time to start DCAing into Bitcoin as well. Because think about the people who got Bitcoin at $20,000, right? Just a year ago, Bitcoin was at 60. Let's go to all. Just a year ago, it's 2024. Bitcoin was at $42,000. January 17th, 2024, right? It's up. It went up all the way up to 109,000. So you got to think about it right now. I think most people that are selling Bitcoin right now are literally the people that's Most people are selling Bitcoin right now. To me, what I see is that they are the people that got into Bitcoin at 20,000, 40,000, and they want to sell and maybe get back in at 80,000, or depending on how many they bought, and they want to get back in at a higher price, just to ride the waves, just to say that they gained some form of profit, because they don't want to sit on their profit, right? If you don't cash out and you sit on your profit, then some people, I believe in never selling Bitcoin. I think once you buy something that you hold, you look back 10 years, then if you want to allocate a couple of, you know, allocate it to maybe something meaningful in life, then of course, right? I think a Bitcoin is a long term investment. Same way I view XRP and ADA and ZPIC and just a couple of companies, Chainlink, all utilities. It has to be some form of being able to be utilized in the next 5 to 10 years, right? I believe in those things will stick around, right? So that's why I like utility tokens, utility technologies, right? So Bitcoin is currently at 82. You guys know where to get Bitcoin from. If you're a beginner, you get it from Binance, Bybit, Coinbase, OKX, Upbit, BitGet, Maxi, KuCoin, and a plethora of more. You got 629 different pages, different columns with different websites that you can purchase Bitcoin from. Now, I believe what's going to happen. This coin market cap. Let's read a quick article real quick. I believe that what's going to happen in but this say Bitcoin price surges as users inflation falls to 2.8 in February, boosted market optimism. Basically, it was off by 0.1. So they predicted it to be 2.9 to 3.2 as far as the CPI, right? It's actually 2.8. So I believe that what's going to happen is all the things happening with tariffs. That's why I believe that the market's going to come down some more. Canada going back and forth with China, going back and forth with the United States, going back and forth with Mexico. Mexico is kind of on the chill end of thing, but they're renegotiating a lot of different things. Zelensky want to come back to the presidential office. They say, well, crypto dough. Why do you talk about politics? Right, because everything is interconnected. Politics is interconnected with crypto. The stock market is interconnected with crypto. The legislation is interconnected with crypto. That's why I titled this one Zero Taxes, Bullish Rally Incoming, right? And the rally may be 2 months from now, a month from now, right? It may be a couple of days from now, depending on what's announced. But I believe that the CPI that they're doing and what Trump is doing currently, I think that that's going to trigger the Fed to come in and drop interest rates. When the Fed come in and drop interest rate like they did in 2020, right? What happens? Can anyone let me know in the chat what happens? It begins to turn up. Mortgages are you can buy more things, you can borrow more, right? You can borrow at damn near zero interest fee, right? You can do way more than us having a high inflation right now. So I think this is all, let's just say in a couple of weeks, in a couple of months, the Fed's going to have to come in. No later than June, July, the Fed's going to come in and say, you know what, we got to cut interest rate. Because if we don't, my God, that's what I believe is happening, right? Lonzo Turner, what's going on, Lonzo? What's going on? Hopefully you having a good day. Hopefully you having a good day. He stated that I'm still up 300% on my portfolio. That's good, which means that you got in low. Hopefully you took some profit. Hopefully you took some profit, because I think that it's going to go down. Bitcoin at least going to go down to 73,000, 74,000, and you have some form of cash position on the side in order to get more or whatever assets that you do have. Hopefully, Lonzo, let me know what assets you have: XRP, XDC, XLM, Bitcoin, ADA, Ethereum. What assets do you have? I'm curious to know, right? Because I believe that the market is going to dip another 20 to 30%, depending, right? Another 20 to 30%. So what I did was a couple of my positions. Without I was up on XCN almost 12x. I took profit from that. I was up on ARC another 2x. I took profit from that. I just put a lot of cash on the side. Just put a lot of cash on the side. So what I've been doing now is buying Zepic dollar cost averaging on that. I got it going down a bit more. It already broke the 0.001. So it's at 0.0095 and some change or whatever. So I'm going to double down on that because I did my research and I seen how it was connected to a lot of different projects I already invested in. I'm going to double down on AXL, XLR. What else? I'm going to double down on Swift Coin. Double down on some more XCN as well. Buy some more Bitcoin for the long term. Buy some more. Well, I don't need to buy any more XRP, but I can because I have XRP on a ledger, right? That I don't touch. But what I want to do is make sure that I have 3,000-4,000 XRP on the Zaman wallet and I could chill. Also, I'm going to acquire some more. Have you guys heard of Aquarius? It's basically XLM liquidity pool. So I'm going to, if I know XLM is going up and Aquarium right now, ticker symbol Aqua, AQA, AQUA, I'm going to double down on that because when people begin to want to pull liquidity out of the market, that's going to be triggered for it to go higher. So I'm playing that game as well. And you can get that on the Lobster wallet. You can literally get that on the Lobster wallet. I own Velo as well. That's another big boy that I have. I also own SHX Stronghold. I own that as well. So Lonzo Turner said XRP, XHX. I just was talking about that. XDC. I have plenty of those. Velo, I have plenty of those. That's basically XRP in Japan. HBAR. That's my baby right there. I consider that my quantum protector. Oh, I can't forget about Quant. I'm tripping. Cannot forget about Quant. Can't forget about that one right there. XPR. I have plenty of XPR. Proton. Loan Protocol. That's a good one. Also on the ADA on Cardano, I also just invested in LendFi. That's a lending protocol as well. It's underneath ADA. I like it. I like it. I like it. XRPH, XRP Health. That's a wonderful one. You cannot go wrong with that. Especially for the pharmaceuticals, and we all know everything will be on the blockchain. So Lonzo Turner, it seems like you know what you're doing. It seems like you have some bangers right there. All these things are utility. That's one thing that I do like about what you have. I don't know what USDR is though. I don't know what USDR is, but everything else from XRPH to Loan Protocol to XPR to HBAR to Velo to XDC, which will tokenize gold. And another thing too, with the cash that I have on the side, I've been buying physical gold and physical silver. I have more silver than I have gold because silver right now is $33 an ounce. I believe that the gold is going to skyrocket. That's the 10-year play. Silver is going to skyrocket. I think in 2014, silver was what, $15? Now it's $33. So I got it skyrocketing in a few. I have it skyrocketed in a few. Alonzo, subscribe to the channel. Give me a subscription. Share this video. That's all I ask for you guys to do if you're new coming on into the channel. I'm a beginner at this, and I'm dropping my beginner's guide in a couple of days. Only thing that's holding me up, everything is finished with my ebook. Only thing I'm waiting on is Self-Fi to authorize everything. Self-Fi to authorize everything so I can have the link. And I asked them for something specific. So I'm waiting on to speak with the actual owner of Self-Fi before I launch it. But everything is down packed. Everything is ready. It's literally ready to go. So that's how you're going to support the channel as well. I put the price on there. It's about $19.99. So, and then I'm going to show you guys how to run nodes on Velo, on XHX, on XDC, on, Lonzo Turner. Don't forget about Block V. I'm heavy on Block V, and I'm heavy on Edge. Let me repeat. Block V is like me buying XRP at 2 cents. Okay? I'm heavy on Block V. Look that up when you get a chance, Lonzo Turner. and I'm heavy on Edge. Look that up when you get a chance. You talking about Edge? I like because it competes with the Google, with the AWS, with the Azure, all those cloud infrastructures. Like nothing don't work without the cloud, right? All those cloud infrastructures. So imagine having a decentralized cloud. Ooh, Edge. That's what Edge is. Edge and Block V has a partnership. And those were some of the first people that programmed stable coins and programmed the whole decentralized, program a lot of different things. So they came up with their own technology, right? So go check that out when you get a chance, Lonzo. You can't say you didn't learn nothing here at Crypto Dough. Block V and Edge. Add that to your bag. Thank me later, right? Thank me later. Let's interact with the chat real quick. Sony XP feels like my hidden treasure. Can't wait for the breakout moment to prove me right. Sony 13P. I'm not sure what Sony 13P is. Cynthia Bruce, let me know what that is and what's this utility. See, the one thing I do like about crypto and these different channels and the audience is that as much as you learn from me, I'm gonna learn from you. If it's worth learning, if it's utility, I'm all for it. I don't know everything. I don't plan on knowing it, but I want to build a network into where as though we can share different ideas and make things work and inform each other on things and make me say, huh, let me look that up. Look up Block V when you get a chance, Cynthia, and look up Edge when you get a chance, Cynthia. Ultimate utility, ultimate utility. Also, that's Web3. Web3 is the future, as you guys know it, right? Web3 is the future. Okay, so we talked about Bitcoin. Let me get back to topic. We talked about Bitcoin. I believe that it's bullish in the long term. In the short term, it's a little bit bearish. I think that we're going to hit at least 73,000. Right now, the volume is down 28%. The market cap is 1.62 T. That's a trillion to be exact. That's why it's number one. Lonzo, what you say? I knew about Block V. It didn't know about. Okay. I knew about Block V, so basically I'm gonna auto correct you. I didn't know about Edge, but my thing is I'm locked in. I'm not trying to over diverse. Okay, no problem, no problem. But maybe if you have 200, now I'm not your financial advisor, I can't tell you what to do. But if you up 300%, maybe you want to allocate 100% to these new things like Block V, 50% on Block V, 50% on Edge. Not your financial advisor, but okay, how about this? Don't even allocate anything. Do your research first. Do your due diligence. I tell people that because learning is actually important as well, right? So, Lonzo, do your due diligence. I know you don't want to over diversify, but just think about you at the beginning of something great, right? You don't want it to run up to 20 cent, 30 cent, 40 cent. You're like, damn, I remember Crypto Dough told me about this at it was 2 cents. I remember when Edge was damn near at $1 and Edge right now 30, 40, 50, $60. Imagine Apple, Microsoft, Google right now is at $200, $300. And you're like, damn, I could have got that at $1. My God. So those are the things that I just want to say. I'm not going to tell you what you do with your money because I'm not a financial advisor. So just do your due diligence. Come back to the channel and let me know that I guide you in the right direction. I can't hold your hands, but I can also say, look, just pay attention to that. You might want to pay attention to that, right? Pay attention to Block V. You might want to pay attention to VEE, ticker symbol. Pay attention to Edge. We're talking about decentralized clouds. Don't nothing work without the clouds. You have an iPhone, you have a Google, everything in the cloud, ain't it? We on Earth, right? What we see, the clouds, right? So imagine investing in the clouds. That's all I'm saying. That's where storage and data is. Without storage and data, none of these things work. That's like me having a computer, and I'm like, well, you know what? I got a computer just with 4 gigs. What can you do with that computer? Absolutely nothing. That's like you walking around without a brain. Well, what can I download? What can I upload? My body can't do anything. I just want people to relate. So that's just what I think about it. So do yourself a due diligence, Alonzo, and come back to the channel and let me know what you think about it. You know, let me know what you think about it. Okay, for some reason, how did I get full screen on here? I didn't know I could do that. All right. So we did the okay, let's surf. Let's surf. Let's check out Block V. Block V right now. We at it's number 324, but that's gonna change soon. Look at the market cap. This is a small market cap. Anything under 100 million. That's what I like to see, especially with ultimate utility. Look at the trading volume, just a couple of thousands, 100,000. In a day, it's down 0.49. In a month, 7 days, it's down 17%. I like to buy things on sale. In a month, it's down 40%. I love to buy things on sale. In a year is up 207%. Yikes. Yikes. You can get it on Uniswap. And this is what I like about these projects, right? This is when you know you're at the beginning of something. When you can only get in on decentralized platforms before it get to Coinbase, before it get to Kraken, before it get to crypto.com, before it get to these centralized platforms. By the time it get to the centralized platform, I'm not gonna lie, y'all probably done miss about 40,000%. Think about it like that. By the time it get to the masses, just say that you're not late, but you might get a 200-300%. You might get a 200-300%, 400%. I'm telling y'all that you got to learn how to buy these assets, right? Especially the ones with utility before they hit mainstream. I believe that once you hit mainstream, you're a little bit late, but yet we are still early in this space. We're early in this space. This is only 1% adoption already. The world don't even know about these things. Most people still stuck on fiat, for they know not about crypto. So I got to inform the world, man. You can turn that crypto into some bread. You can turn that crypto into some dough, some major dough. And think about it like this: you become an angel investor without having to make $100,000 or more. You don't have to show any portfolio of nothing. You just got to do your research. That's why I say doing your research and doing your due diligence. How could you go wrong? You're at the beginning of something that can change your kids' them life. This is like generational to me. So we just checked out Block V. We just checked out Block V. What you say, Alonzo? USDR. Oh, USDR. I probably did see that. On Lobster, it's said to be a stablecoin to be pegged to the price of Ripple's RLUSD. Shit, I mean, I might as well. I like to hold my RLUSD on Uphold. I hold it on Uphold and get 5%. Also, y'all got to realize what's happening in the United States again. Lonzo, staking. You can stake now. You can stake now on a couple of these, especially on Uphold or certain channels. You can stake now. So if you can stake now on a couple of these channels, right? You got some staking pool 8%, 10%, 15%. I think the max I seen was 15% on staking. I like staking ADA though, because you don't have to have X amount of coins. ADA is just, to me, Cardano's in a whole nother league. That's like another one. You gotta like Bitcoin because that's gold, but I put that up. That's grandpa. I like XRP, XLM, Block V, Edge, SHX, Velo. I like Aqua because it's connected to XLM, right? And if you want to, Lonzo, if you want, you're already using Lobster Wallet, go check out Aqua. Because if you're on the Lobster Wallet, you know that with Aqua, what tier are you in with the Lobster Wallet, Lonzo? Are you on the silver tier or the gold tier? Because in order to be qualified to be on the gold tier, you have to have 500,000 Aqua, which means that all your transaction fees are free. When you withdraw it, it's free. Like, it makes sense because it is called exit liquidity. So if you own the exit liquidity and you understand that XLM is going to be, that's created by Chad Michaela, he also worked on XRP. These are the coders that I'm talking about, right? These are the coders that I'm talking about. If you study that, then you understand it's linked to SHX, which is then Chad McCaleb is linked to Velo. So I'm saying it all to say all these things are different projects. Damn near linked to the same group of people. So check that out on Lobster when you get a chance. Move your tier up. Definitely get because right now I believe Aqua is 0.008. You can't beat that. Put a little $1,000 in there real quick. That $1,000 can turn into That's all I'm saying. And you're banking on you don't have to own XLM. Well, if you own Lobster Wallet, you have to own a couple of XLM for the reserve. But I'm just saying, right? If you missed out on XLM, and XLM right now is just 25 cents, XLM is going to be worth a lot of money in the near future because just simply based on its utility. So I would tell you, not financial advice, Lonzo. I can't give you no financial advice, Lonzo. But I'm just telling you, when you get a chance, you chilling or whatever by yourself, you got some time to yourself, go peruse the Lobster Wallet. Go look at Aqua real quick. It's Aquarius, right? Because we are in Aquarius. See, it kind of makes sense to me. If you're thinking about the astral realms and everything else, but that's a whole nother conversation. Let's stick to crypto. But everything's interconnected, though. We all know that, right? So go check that out and look at the requirements in order to get the gold or the silver. And then you can be like, well, damn, I don't have to pay to transfer MoonPay on over. And what I figured out about Lobster, I'm not going to lie to you. This is what I do. I no longer go through MoonPay, buy some XLM, then using the XLM. By the time I look at it, MoonPay just took out $60, $70. I'm like, what? Why would you do that to me? I said, okay, since you're going to do that to me, I have something for you, right? So I decide when I buy my cryptos, I go on Coinbase. I go on crypto.com, and what I do, or Uniswap, and you know what I do? I buy XLM, and I just ship it on over. Instead of using MoonPay, which is a third-party service, I just connect the app to app. So instead of B2 to B2, it should be A to A, app to app. So I send it from one app to the next. I don't have to pay that $80 or depending on how many X amount. I normally, hundreds of dollars in transaction fees. You're not going to get me. So I think MoonPay is a thing of the past, if you ask me. Nothing against MoonPay or anything along that nature. I used to use it at the beginning of my journey, but I'm now well seasoned on my journey, and I no longer use that. I just airdrop them things to the app. I just airdrop them things to the app. So I figured out a way how to maneuver that, right? Get my crypto guide is coming on now. I didn't put that on there specifically, but I can always add different things on there. Okay. But also get Uphold. Lonzo, get Uphold because Uphold allow you to have RLUSD and you can gain 5% interest on it. So my profit right now, I put it in RLUSD and I know that hell, I'm getting at least my money making money, right? Especially if it's on the side. Or I just stake something. And I like staking things. And that, sometimes when you stake, if you might stake on Ethereum, then you can't take it off for X amount of months and all that. That's why I like ADA, because I could stake today and take off tomorrow. I'm just telling y'all, I could stake today and take off tomorrow. I love that about ADA. You don't have to, we'll let it lock up for 6 months to a year. By that time, the price go up, price come down. It's like, damn, why did I even stake? Are you guys using me as exit liquidity? That type of vibe. Okay, Alonzo, what else you say? I'm hoping for Ripple to become a bank within the next 2 years. It's already Ripple become a bank. I want to hold some XRP in there for a year, most likely. Ripple don't need to become a bank. The banks need Ripple. You get it? Do your research. Do a little bit more research on XRP. XRP has more connection to all the banks in the world. XRP, if you live in the United States of America, it has so many patents that people are using this technology already. Bank of America is. Guess who owns Bank of America? The most shares in Bank of America? Warren Buffett. But Warren Buffett say he don't believe in crypto. He found the way to backdoor the beliefs. He tell y'all he don't believe in it. At the same time, he doing business with the people that actually is using their technology. So by default, you kind of have to believe in it. So XRP is the banker's coin. You don't have to wait for XRP or Ripple to become a bank. It's already the bank. In fact, it's big bank because it moves transaction in 3.5 seconds. Millions of dollars. You can move $1 billion and pay 0.00025 two fractions of a fraction of a fraction of a penny. If you were to move $1 million, $1 billion in the United States, you know how much you have to pay on actual transaction fees? Hundreds of thousands. If you move a billion, millions. Why do that? Well, you can pay 0.0000, not even a penny on moving millions and billions. You got to think about it. Games is changing. Yeah, I need some aqua. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because that's what makes Lobster Wallet work. No lie, no lie. No lie, no lie, no lie. Yeah. Okay, so we did Block V. We're going to peruse it for a second. Let me know how you guys feeling today and what crypto you guys own, right? And then we're going to get inside the article about if you make under 150,000. This may be a trumor or rumor, right? But I like how it's going. But we still going to discuss it as well. If you make under 150,000, you don't have to pay taxes. That's what Trump is trying to propose, and you know that he's going to do. If it's U.S. made crypto, you don't have to pay taxes on that as well. And if Bitcoin is in the Federal Reserve, I'm doubt if you're going to have to pay taxes on that. So we got Block V. Since I was talking to, let me look at Aquarius real quick and show you guys what it's at. 0.0081. The volume is kicking up, though. It's up 80%. This is just 22. Look at the market cap. That's what I like. Anything under 100, it's going to take off. This is where, okay, let me tell y'all one of the secrets. Anything under 100 can have 100x, 50x. When people make 30x, you're like, damn, I missed out. Yeah, because you got your coins on Coinbase, on Binance, on Kraken, on all these centralized platforms that the number already ran up. These things that didn't even make it to the centralized platform yet. So this is where the 30, 40, 50, 100x, minimum 50x skyrockets. Just telling y'all the game, what I've learned over these years, right? Crypto dough. We're trying to turn crypto into some real denomination, real bread, right? Real dough. Let's go. So that's some aqua. Look at aqua real quick. You can't find it in too many places. That's what I like about it. That's what I like about it. You can find that on the Lobster Wallet. Just giving y'all the inside information so y'all don't have to waste any time. This my next baby that I'm looking at right here. Yep. Good to go. Down 6% on the day. In 7 days, down 36%. I love when things are on sale, baby. I like when the market's red too, because that means buy. In a month, it is down 1%. In a year, it is down 62%. I like when things are like this, which means that, hell, at least I'm going to get a 50% minimum gain no matter what I invest. Just minimum, but we talking about these things are gonna 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x in 5 years. This thing might 1,000x. You put $1,000 in here. I'm just saying. And I did my research with that. We all know who they connected to. Stronghold. That one right there is doing good. It's down in a month. It's down 33%. I like to see that. It's up in a year, just 44%. 41% actually. Stronghold, y'all know who made that. The same people that made XRP, the same people that's in the Singularity group and everything along that nature. Look at the market cap. Anything under 100, this is where the 50 to 100x. And this is major utility. Y'all know Stronghold is going to be responsible for. Y'all know those ARC payments, those ACH payments. Oh yeah, Stronghold, definitely going to take that over. Trillions of dollars in that payment. Just saying, trillions of dollars are in that payment. Okay, I named a couple of technology that I'm looking at. Right, Edge. Let's end it with Edge real quick. Edge, I know it's at $1 something, which is excellent to me. 7 days is down 24%. In a month, it's down 7%. In a year, it's up 288%. I seen this when it was all the way down here. 24 cents. See what I'm saying? And it's still not on major platforms. So think about it. You're early as hell to this one. You're super early to this one. Overall, it's just up 190%. Man, these things, when you see the all, you see 30, 40, 50,000%. Watch. Don't say I ain't tell y'all nothing. Look at the market cap, 42 million. Yikes. That's what I'm talking about. Anything under 100 is golden. You can't find it everywhere either. I had it on Uniswap. Just to let you guys know where to find it, Uniswap. All right, so now let's go into the article of the day, and then we can close this thing out. So we peruse the graph for a second. Now let's go into the article that I wanted to talk about. Okay, Trump wants no taxes on people making below $150,000 annually. Let's run it. You guys you can go ahead and read with me. Let me zoom in a little bit more on that one. And then I can zoom into the page a little bit more so we can actually read together. Okay, you guys can see that. Okay. Investing.com. This is from investing.com. I'm going to actually leave this source inside of the description as well. So also check out those links. Make sure that you have your prized possession. It's on a ledger. You can use my code and you can definitely receive a discount. You should always own. See, crypto allows you to own. Your bank is considered a ledger. Your crypto on the ledger, you actually become your own bank. So you're not banking on Coinbase, KuCoin, all of these third-party brokerage services, right? Because if they decided to do a bankruptcy Chapter 11, then all your assets now belong to them. So you don't own the asset if you don't own the key. If you don't own your own ledger, you don't own anything at all. So you might want to check that out, right? Okay, investing.com. U.S. President Donald Trump wants no taxes on people making less than $150,000 a year. Commerce Security Howard Lutnick told CBS News in an interview earlier this week. I know what Trump goals is. No tax for anybody who's making less than $150,000 a year. That's his goal. That's what I'm working for. Lutnick told CBS. I think that would be a positive news to this, which means people get to keep more money. If people get to keep more money, then people get to actually. The United States will actually begin to rise in value. Everything will be made in the United States again in the next 10 and 15 years. That's what I see, right? All these things being made in China, why do you think all the factories are coming here? Honda is coming here. Apple is coming here. TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductors are coming here. So they're trying to make this place where you shop and not only where you consume, but where you actually produce. We haven't produced anything but consumers. That's the only thing we produce in the United States as of right now. Let's produce producers, right? Let's produce manufacturers. Let's produce innovative engineers. Let's produce things that's made in the United States of America. Let's produce steel, copper, gold, silver. We have the landfill to do it. We just don't have the dedication or the motivation to do it. But I think now we do. Lennox comments on tip taxes and Social Security echo promises from Trump that will eliminate taxes on tips, while also pushing for sweeping tax cuts for individuals and corporations. That's good. If you don't tax the corporations, the people down below, because if you tax the rich, right, the rich just tax the people at the bottom, right, which are generally speaking the consumers. If you don't tax the rich, then they don't tax the consumer. Everybody make money, everybody go home. I don't think people understand how the hierarchy works. When questioned about the increased deficit and debt, I'm right here right now. When questions about the increased deficit and debt due to tax cuts, Lutnick claimed that other people would pay for the government instead of Americans. That's why they're doing these so-called tariffs. That's what I'm talking about. Lutnick claimed that overseas tax scams were denying the U.S. of revenue. Yes, they were. Let me tell you why they were denying the U.S. of U.S. revenue. They could make things in China and make things in Mexico and make things in Canada, right? And send it over to the United States, and we don't charge them any type of tariffs for it. But if we decide to make things and send it over to their nation, their region, they charge us hundreds of percentages of tariffs. So I believe in Trump in this one. It only makes sense. Let's tax them. They need us more than we need them. Because without us consuming, whatever they're making doesn't matter. If we can produce and consume on our homeland, the snake ate his tail. It's over with. That's how we become interdependent. That's how we become independent in the United States. We start producing and consuming our own goods. China, please. Um, Russia, please. Canada, oh please. Mexico, please. Now the transition is going to be a little bit tough, but it's going to be worth it in the very end. Trust me. Anything worth doing is, it's difficult, right? Right. That's how I know it's worth doing. So yes, prices, inflation will go up. Yes, these things is going to happen, but these things have to happen if you want this thing to be great. When questioned about the increased deficit and debt due to the tax cuts, Lutnick claimed that the other people would pay for the government instead of Americans. Lutnick claimed that overseas tax scams were denying the U.S. of revenue, and end to such practices could increase the country's fiscal income while allowing for tax cuts for Americans. That's good. Lutnick also argued that Trump's plan for 5 million U.S. visa will bring in more fiscal revenue. He's doing everything to bring in more money, right? That's his schematics. Let's make America make more money. Instead of spending more money, we have to make more money. Trump plans on a $4.5 trillion in tax cut was approved by a Republican-led House of Representatives in February. As part of the bill outlined his broader agenda for immigration, trade, and defense spending. The bill will now face a vote in Senate. That's good. Let's move it on. While Trump is pushing for tax cuts, he is also attempting to slash government spending and reduce the country's fiscal deficit. Although his measures, especially those carried out by the Department of Government Efficiency, have elicited mixed reactions. Yeah, of course they're going to have reactions, especially if the world has been scamming for a while, and now you're like, y'all can't keep taking these U.S. taxpaying dollars and promising this and not doing anything with it. That's the thing of the past. It's not happening, right? A major point of contention has been the mass firing of federal workers across several agencies. Yes, we don't need more federal workers in the United States of America. We actually need more innovation, okay? We need more innovation, more manufacturing. Federal workers for what? You can automate most of the services. That's what Elon's for. Concerns over economical disruption under Trump, especially from his tariff agenda, drove fears of the United recession in the recent weeks. Well, to me, we was well due for a recession. We was well due for it. We need it. We need it because now we can know, okay, cool. That's over with. Let's go on to the next phase. Let's build. Let's manufacture. You need these things. He got handed some sugar honey iced tea of a economy, and what do you think is going to happen? It was a matter of time before things folded. That's, to me, that's what I personally think. But you know what I also believe? Blame Trump. When in doubt, blame Trump. Blame Trump. Blame Trump. How can you blame one man for everything that's going on in the world? That's crazy to me. Concerns over economical disruption under Trump, especially from his tariffs. Okay, Lutnick told CBS that it will be worth it in risking a recession to push Trump's policy. I second that motion. Stock market is going to go down. Buy some more. Oh, you know what I'm buying on the stock market when it goes down? MicroStrategy, because I understand that he owns a lot of Bitcoin. So MicroStrategy right now is at 250. If I see Bitcoin go down to 73,000 and MicroStrategy is $150 or 175, I'm loading the boat on that one. Because I believe that in the future, that stock will be thousands and thousands of dollars. The higher Bitcoin go, the higher MicroStrategy go, and I guarantee you they're going to have a stock split. So the more you have is the more you can, to make it make sense. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know about that real quick. JD, XCN. I ain't look up XCN. Let's see what XCN talking about. But that's the tax information I wanted to send you guys. It's going through Senate right now, so it's not a Trumer yet, right? It has to go through the legislative things, the branches, it had to go through the branches of government. But as long as it's being proposed, this is the proposal stage right now. So I'm glad that they're even considering this, which means that they're going to consider crypto taxes made in the United States, zero taxes as well. Because anything to make America greater, I think that's what they're going to do. Even if it hurts right now, it's going to be better later on. And what they say, no pain, no what? No gain. JD, you said XCN. Let's check out XCN real quick. JD said XCN. Y'all remember, if y'all in here, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. XCN Onyx coin, also chain. Also, Chad McCaleb is behind this one too, I believe. Tron wants to get in. I believe they bought more too. Right now it's at 0.01. To me, this is a great buying opportunity. It's down 30% in 7 days. In a month, 38%. In a year, it's up 282%. My God, it went all the way up to 0.035. Now it's at 0.01. So it can 1, 2, that's damn near 3x already. It came from 0.002. Woo. Whoa. Anyway, what goes up must come down. So it's retracing down. It's looking good to me. Healthy retracement. You don't want things to go up forever, man. It doesn't work like that. You don't want things to go up forever. And the top that it hit was what? 16 cents from 0.0 from 1 cent. What's that? A 16x? 15x? Man, y'all better buy some XCN, not financial advice. Not financial advice. You better buy some XCN. Okay, hopefully that answered. XCN to me is the way to go too. I think it has great utility. And obviously you had the I believe a certain platform was investing in XCN. That's when it went up to $1 billion market cap. So people with some big whales was investing in XCN. It may have been Kraken or the Binance or anything along that nature, but somebody was investing in it because they had a lot of money in it. Lonzo said, thing is like about Stronghold. Okay, the thing I like about Stronghold is they built in reverse. They focus on acquiring customers first. Now they're gonna have them and adopt, SHX, of course. And think about it. Look at the sector that they're in. They're in one financial sector. It's called ACH. Do y'all know how much trillions of dollars is moved through ACH transactions? Just saying. They're no dummy. I'm just saying. Stronghold also has a NACHA website for ACH payments. $80 trillion annual. $80 trillion annually, this market. You get what I'm saying? That's why I like Stronghold. It's really a stronghold for real. They will come in an army strong, if you ask me. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this session. Subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. Hopefully you guys having a wonderful day. If you're not, it's going to be better days. At the end of the day, we all have to go through these things together, right? Put a smile on even if you don't want to smile, right? That's just how life goes, right? Always be optimistic. Always be optimistic. Always have a positive mindset, no matter what. No matter what. It's not easy to do, but it's actually healthy to do, right? On that note, buckle up. Put on your seatbelts. This is Crypto Dough. It is time to take off. In 5, 4, 3,